Joan Collins is a name synonymous with glamour, power, and resilience. To millions, she is the unforgettable Alexis Colby from Dynasty, the queen of sharp suits and sharper wit. But behind the dazzling smile and iconic roles lies a life story filled with war, heartbreak, betrayal, and survival. From a childhood shadowed by bombs to a series of turbulent marriages, Joan's journey is a testament to strength and reinvention. This is the untold story of Joan Collins, a woman who played the harshest cards life dealt her and still emerged victorious. Born Joan Henrietta Collins on May 23, 1933, in Paddington, London, Joan's earliest years were shaped by the horrors of World War II. As a child, she slept with gas masks instead of dolls, her nights punctuated by air raid sirens and the distant sound of bombs. Her father, a theatrical agent, moved the family constantly to keep them safe. These early experiences of fear and instability left a lasting mark on Joan, but also ignited a fierce determination to succeed. By the age of 16, Joan was already pursuing acting, enrolling at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. A year later, she signed with the Rank Organization, a major British film studio. Her breakout role came in I Believe in You, which launched her into the spotlight and set the stage for a promising career. Joan's beauty and talent opened doors, but her personal life was about to take a dark turn. Joan's first marriage was to actor Maxwell Reed, a man 14 years her senior. Initially charming and protective, Maxwell soon revealed a cruel and controlling side. On one of their earliest dates, he drugged and assaulted her, a trauma Joan was forced to keep secret in the conservative 1950s. Out of shame and hope for change, she married him, but the abuse only worsened. Maxwell's cruelty culminated in a horrifying moment when he tried to sell Joan to a wealthy stranger for £10,000. At just 23, Joan found the courage to leave him, ending a 4-year nightmare. After her painful divorce, Joan moved to Hollywood, signing with 20th Century Fox. She quickly landed roles, often typecast as a glamorous seductress. But beneath the surface, Joan was a young woman still healing from her past. She entered a series of relationships, hoping to find love and stability. At 27, Joan became engaged to Warren Beatty, a charismatic but unfaithful man. When Joan became pregnant, Warren pressured her into having an abortion, fearing it would ruin their careers. This loss haunted Joan for years and marked the end of their engagement. It was a painful lesson in love and sacrifice. Joan's second marriage to singer and actor Anthony Newley initially seemed like a fresh start. They had 2 children, Tara and Alexander, and Joan believed she had found happiness. However, Anthony's infidelities and disturbing creative choices, including writing sexually explicit material inspired by their family, shattered their marriage. Joan left him to protect her children and herself, finalizing their divorce in 1971. In 1972, Joan married Ron Cass, former head of Apple Records. Ron was supportive of Joan's career and became her creative partner, producing the film The Stud in 1978, which marked her comeback. However, Ron struggled with cocaine addiction, a secret Joan tried desperately to help him overcome. Tragedy struck in 1980 when their daughter Katie was hit by a car and left in a coma. Joan devoted herself to her daughter's recovery, but the trauma deepened Ron's addiction and drove a wedge between them. They separated in 1983, ending another chapter of Joan's turbulent personal life. At 48, Joan Collins landed the role of Alexis Colby on Dynasty, a character that would become iconic. Her portrayal of the glamorous, ruthless villainess turned the show into a global sensation and earned Joan a Golden Globe. She became the highest-paid actress on television, proving her star power was undeniable. Despite her success, Joan faced sexism and contract disputes on set, fighting to be respected and fairly compensated. Off-screen, her personal life remained complicated. In 1985, Joan married Peter Holm, a Swiss singer. What she hoped would be a lasting love turned into a nightmare. Peter was abusive, controlling, and threatened her financially. He mocked her age and even locked her out of their home. After just 13 months, Joan sought an annulment, leading to a bitter legal battle. Her lawyer's dramatic courtroom revelations helped Joan win the case, but the experience left deep scars. When Dynasty ended in 1989, many thought Joan's career was over. Instead, she reinvented herself, returning to the stage, starring in comedies, writing best-selling memoirs, and launching skincare lines. Her resilience and adaptability kept her relevant in an industry that often discards women over 45. In 2015, Joan was honored with a damehood by Queen Elizabeth II, recognizing her contributions to drama and charity. In her later years, Joan faced health scares, including fainting at a Vanity Fair party due to a tight corset, chronic back pain, and 2 bouts of COVID-19. Yet, she remained active and committed to fitness, determined to defy age. After years of failed marriages, Joan found lasting love with Percy Gibson, 32 years her junior. They married in 2002 and have been together for over 2 decades, a testament to Joan's enduring hope and capacity for love. Now in her 90s, Joan Collins continues to work, recently cast to portray Wallace Simpson in a new biopic. She remains a symbol of strength, elegance, and perseverance, a woman who refused to be silenced or sidelined by life's hardships. In a world that often discards aging actresses, Joan Collins stands as a beacon of timeless value and unyielding spirit.